Welcome back to A Dog's Breakfast, where it's an absolute shit show.
Yeah, back for another week.
Another week.
Episode 9.
9?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was only a short week too.
Yeah, it was really short.
It's 4 days.
Loved
3
that.
little short weeks.
And another long weekend.
Yeah, 2 short weeks in a row. We're using them all up in the start of the year though. It sort of sucks, but
yeah, exactly. You get to end of May and you're like, where's the next one? What is that?
I wish there was like maybe one every month. Would be fair.
Yeah.
I think that's what RDOs used to be.
And it's starting to cool up now. Like I'm in a like, what is it? Turtle sweater?
Yeah,
turtleneck sweater. Yeah. Anyway, because
it's not made from turtle. It's just turtleneck.
It's not the actual turtlenecks, but it's because it's under 24 degrees. So in Queensland,
that's freezing.
To me, that is frozen. That is ice. I need my scarves to come out. My boots are coming out.
Yeah, that's like stay in bed, don't go to work weather in Queensland.
Yeah. Exactly. I now am in all to my winter clothes. Yeah.
So another long weekend this weekend. We had a pretty busy long weekend last weekend. We went up to Noosa, to our hometown, and looked after Brooke's parents' house. Yeah,
looked after the Rent's house, which was actually really lovely to look after the house.
Yeah, caught up with a few mates from Noosa as well, which was great. And
parents, if you could go away more often so we can look after your place, that'd be mint.
Yeah, it's really nice. Nice and relaxing. So we went up there Friday. Yeah, we went up Friday, and then we...
Friday night.
Had a quiet one Friday night.
Yeah, chill.
Got pizza and just chilled and watched the footy. Relaxed. Brooke's brother came round and that was it. Pretty quiet.
Real chill.
And then Saturday
night, not so much.
Saturday night it wasn't big, but
it wasn't big. Yeah.
We went out and had a few drinks, and then Sunday was a bigger day. But, all in all, it was like a good weekend. Caught up with like some really good mates from Noosa that we haven't seen for a long time, which is, great to see them.
Really good. But it was busy. Like, we had a lot on. Like, we were doing a lot, you know? Like, even though we were, like, chilling in the morning, it was a bit...
Those weekends where you're constantly sort of like, oh, we got to get ready, or like, oh, what's the time? Constantly watching your phone or seeing what time it is to make sure you're ready to go. But, it was good.
Just one thing I want to talk about last weekend. We were looking after my parents' cats. Yeah. And, it wasn't the only reason that we were there. Anyway, long story short, they've got cats. They took the dogs, but they left us with the cats. And we bring the cats in around 5:30. Yep. Fine. So the whole time, they're coming in around 5:30. The whole time we're there.
Bang their bowls, or they're sitting at the back
door. And they come in straight away. Or they're already inside. And so, cool, done. The night we go to leave... Trying to bring them in.
Oh my god.
One cat doesn't exist. It's gone. I didn't know where it was.
One cat straight inside. It's already inside, standing there beside its bowl, ready to go. I'm like, perfect. This is going to be easy like the rest of the nights. Walk outside, start banging the bowls, shaking the packet. Nothing. Then I see her up the back of the house. I'm like banging the bowl, sort of trying to coax her down with the bowl. Just literally sitting there, just looking straight through me like, who even are you? What are you doing in my house? Yeah.
She's like, I'm busy. I've got things to do, places to go. You're in my way.
Yeah.
Go away.
Left her for a while and then decided we'll just sit inside for another half or so. So by this stage, it's like 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
So 6 o'clock. It's starting to get a little bit dark. I'm like, it's going to get really hard to find a black cat pretty soon. So go back out. Try and find her again. She's still in the same spot. I'm like, come on. So I try and coax her out of where she is, put my hand under the car where she was. She runs out and takes off down the driveway towards the house. Perfect. She's going to go inside. Follow her down there. Brooke's brother's there. Ask him where she went. I don't know. She's under the veranda now.
She's gone. So then...
It was a hassle.
So then we had to... we left her outside because we're like, we've got to go. Left it, her bowl at the door, and, that's what it was. My parents get home the next day. Dad calls me at 4:30 that afternoon the next day and goes, guess who's just come home? Bitch face. And that's what they call the other cat because she actually is a bitch face.
Yeah, I understand the name now.
Yeah, now I get it. Like, before that, I'd be like, don't be mean to the other cat.
Yeah.
Now I get why, because she doesn't listen to her name.
And she also does it for, like, fun. Like, she wasn't scared or intimidated when you're following her and trying to get her inside. She's literally, like, running away and then hides behind, like, a little bush.
And watches you.
And sits there and watches you. Like, it's a game.
Now I understand why I'm not a huge fan of cats.
Yeah.
I love the other cat, though.
Fan. Yeah, but I did love... It was, like, a bittersweet with the cat thing.
Yeah, it was like, I love this one, but this one
started to like
not
a
so
cat
much.
and also started to not like a cat.
Not like a cat. So it, like, left us very neutral.
Yeah.
Very passive with the cats.
Probably the same love-hate I am with cats as I went there with, I'd say.
Yeah, we've left away going, I'm indifferent.
Yeah, didn't change my perception of them.
No.
If they were dogs, it would have been great.
Whatever.
Could have left the dogs there.
I just thought it was funny that she was gone for, like, over 24 hours. But then, I think we briefly discussed this. You'll remember this. How do you get cats to come back home?
Yeah, so what's up with that? Like, dogs, like, if you leave probably a minority of dogs, if you leave the door open, they'll run away, and that'll be it. And, like, they won't come back. So what's up with cats? Like, yet they can jump the fence, they can get out.
They can go away, they can go places, they can travel.
Stay? They like to stay in their area? Like, are they territorial, or...?
But how do you get them to be... Do you know what's going to be hilarious? Cat owners out there are going to be like, this is stock standard, this is so stupid.
We just don't have cats, so I don't get it.
But, like, I don't understand, like, what happens.
And how do you get, like, do you have to leave them locked inside for, like, a month so they know that that's their home? Or can you, like, literally bring it home, hang out with it for a couple of hours, and then it's... Do
you train them up to be like that? Like, how do you get them to come back? Because this cat was gone for over 24 hours and it just comes rolling in the house.
Comes in, has some dinner and goes to bed. Like,
and fucks off again.
Yeah, literally.
Like what?
We went straight back outside like nothing.
Oh, speak of the devil.
So, yeah, it was quite an eventful weekend. We went out to a establishment on the Sunday night. I got evicted from the establishment due to whistling. So
we found out that you're not allowed to whistle.
Do not whistle.
Don't whistle. So guys, if you're going out there, if you're going to go to a nightclub, don't whistle.
Not whistle.
So it's really important that nobody whistles.
People will get upset.
It's a problem. Like it's really not okay. So you're not allowed to whistle.
Really bad.
So if you're going out to a nightclub in Noosa, in particular this particular one, not allowed to whistle, and it's really important because people's ears these days, they're very sensitive.
And you're in a nightclub with like really quiet music,
and it's real quiet in there. Look, it's real calm.
Just something to keep in mind, people. Like, we don't want you getting in trouble for that. No, that was an absolute joke. I actually am still so angry about that.
You're salty on that, aren't you?
Yeah, especially because I wasn't. Yeah. Anyway, I didn't really do anything wrong, but that happened as well.
Anyway, but we're having a quiet one this
this weekend will be quiet. It's supposed to rain all weekend, be cold. I'll probably go jet ski. Brooke will probably chill.
I'm not going for a ski this weekend.
Jet ski.
It's cold.
It's like wetsuit weather. I
feel like I'm a spoilt brat when I say this, right? Because I'm not taking my jet ski out because it's cold, even though I have a wetsuit,
and
I have a top layer, and the water temp
degrees,
is probably acceptable.
Stupid.
But I'm like, no.
Yeah, you get spoilt living here.
You do.
So yeah, it's not a very nice weekend.
It's not.
It's windy as well. It's going to be windy.
Yeah, not going to be fun. Yeah.
So it'll be quiet this weekend. Big contrast to last weekend. Be nice.
Yeah, but didn't you say you were going to put the lotto on,
I put the lotto on. So I've got a theory. This weekend there's a $5 million draw. Which is like a lot of money still.
But we're not big lotto people either. Like only... Because I've only put the lotto on. I can count them on the... So I've only put on probably 3 or 4 times. But you've put on a couple.
This is where I was going with it is... This weekend's 5 million, which is like an average one. Next weekend's 20 million. So normally I dive on the $20 million draws, or the 40 million, or the massive ones.
The big ones.
But that means that there's like probably an extra 1 million people putting in for them. So I'm going with the theory. Go with the smaller one. And it also puts I have the app, and there's another one where you can win 220 grand. And I'm like, surely bugger all people have done this. So I put money on that as well.
I'm about to cry.
So I'm going to go for like the small bracket.
Do you think you're the only one who's thought of this?
Yeah.
Okay.
So shut up. Everyone shut up. Do not tell anyone else. You've heard it here first.
The 5 million one that you've probably seen all over the TV.
No.
Don't...
It's not advertised. They don't advertise the 5 million.
Do they not?
It's like the 20s. They only worry about the big ones.
But there's people that go in... There's people, right, that do religious. Every week. I want to know what is... Actually, I'm going to Google it. What is the percent that you win? Like, what's your chances with Lotto? Like, is that a thing? Can we find out, like, what's the chances?
The average. It'd have to be an average because there's obviously different amount of people would apply every week. But yeah, like... I just was thinking today, I've always ever gone for like the massive ones because I looked it up just randomly and thought I might put a Lotto on, and I was like, oh, it's only 5 million. And I thought about not doing it, but that's yeah.
The odds are rubbish. So, wow, the odds of winning the actual Oz Lotto, the 2 million jackpot, is 1 in 45 million, over 45 million.
45.5 million, pretty much.
The Wednesday Lotto.
Oh, Wednesday's not bad.
You got a bit more. You got just over 8 million. Powerball for 3 million. That's 76. So that you've got no chance. 76 over 76 million.
I don't like Powerball either. It all comes down to the one number.
Is that what Powerball is?
Yeah.
So Lotto. Lotto is like break it down for a newbie.
Is it the 7 numbers? I have it on my phone.
Yeah. So Lotto's like whatever, and then so Powerball is one ball. So that's the lucky ball that comes out and it's like...
One ball could change it all.
I'm sure there's more than one ball in Powerball. Saturday Lotto,
so I'm in
8.
I'm in the Saturday Lotto, 8 million.
8 million.
It's better than 45.
That's really rubbish.
It's not great.
No, it's not great. So I really appreciate your theory, but...
We've just blown that clean out of the water.
We might have just solved that that's not ideal,
Probably just
right?
wasted $40.
Let me close out of that. Yeah.
But if I did win, how good would that be?
What would you do? What would you do? So I want to know, like, if you won, because we'll break it up. What would you do with 5 million? What would you do with 20? So let's go 5 mil, because that's not like you're setting up for life. That's like you're good. You're definitely good, but I think you're still probably going to have to work unless you invest right. You getting some crypto? I'm getting crypto.
You getting crypto?
Yeah, I want it.
No, I'm going low risk.
No, I want crypto because I want crypto. I want a Bitcoin. 60 grand for one coin, please.
Well, yeah. I heard someone predict the other day it'd be 100 by the end of the year.
So then I've just made 40 grand, just for that little investment. So that's nice.
True. And I suppose you've got 5 million, so you've got a fair bit to play with.
So I reckon I'm going to buy some 3 Bitcoins, so that's 60 grand each.
Yep.
Maybe I buy 5. A sneaky 5 Bitcoin. Do you reckon?
Yeah, well, I'd buy a car.
Car?
But like...
Car or cars?
Yeah, probably plural.
Provide me with an example of one. What's one?
A Japanese import. I'm not sure what sort, because they've gone through the roof in price. Or an old Holden. Like a VK or a VH.
Imagine an armadillo in your backyard.
Yeah, you
They're
could go
so
exotic
cute.
Animals.
We watched one on, and I was like,
They're actually fast.
Armadillo's fast, and it's got the cutest little armour, but also it was smaller. It was like a raccoon size. I was very confused by its size, armadillos, but I would like one. I feel like I could befriend it.
So you're going to go like the full Joe exotic, like exotic animal train?
Not to his extent, but I would like an armadillo. I just feel like they're very cute. I feel like I could befriend it. It could become friends with me and like always want to follow me around. I would like, so if I'm winning the 5 mil, yeah, I want an armadillo. What else? So you're getting an imported car, yeah?
I'd probably go a tiger.
We're getting a tiger.
I really like tigers.
Okay. So you're getting a tiger. What are you doing with the tiger? Because armadillo, it's my friend. Are you getting a baby tiger?
Yeah, but I'd have a massive property.
Okay, massive property. For it to chill and live its best life and be on acreage.
Yeah, I'm talking like a big castle sort of setup. A big joint with a moat around it.
Oh, we're having a moat. With $5 million, we're getting a moat.
Yeah. I can dig the moat.
Oh, that's right.
I can do that.
Sorry. I forget that.
So I can do
I
that
forget
stuff.
that you can do those kind
So
of
we
things.
just need the house, and
Yeah.
then I dig the moat, and then that around the outside of the moat would have a fence to keep the tiger in.
Okay. And you need to dig down. What I learnt in South Africa, you have to have a fence that goes down
So
and
dig
up
under it,
and around.
so they can't
But I
climb
also
over.
don't want to really. Like, I feel like an armadillo wants to stay with me. I don't know if a tiger wants to be
No,
with
but
us.
see, this is what I'm saying. I'm going to create like a whole ecosystem.
Oh, tell me. This I like this.
Like
Yeah.
plant trees and everything native to it, and it virtually doesn't even know it's in like an enclosure.
Oh, it's gonna be so happy. Can I have a friend?
Yeah, you give it a friend.
A friend. I would like.
And
to
it
have
could
a
also
friend.
have like live fish and stuff in the moat, so then it catches its own food.
We're not okay. I like that.
And
Yep.
we obviously just
Do
have
tigers
to keep,
eat fish?
We have to keep replenishing the moat because
What
it
is my
eats a
tiger?
shitload.
Do tigers eat fish? Because I think I want a tiger.
They have a diverse diet, so they'll eat fish.
Yeah, they do.
And once it sees something in the water, bam.
Wow.
How cool would that be?
Okay.
So if you make like a full ecosystem
that
for
would
it, it
be
wouldn't
quite
even know.
entertaining, right? I feel like.
And it would like still have its hunting ability and everything, but I would also like to still be able to pat it.
So we're getting a cub. 2 cubs, because we want it to be raised. We want to raise it.
And I'll teach you how to fish.
We have no business raising cubs, so we'll need a trainer.
Oh yeah, we sucked at domestic cats, so...
Yeah, I mean, we couldn't even get a fucking cat in a house.
And we're going to get like a couple
How are we
of
getting a
kilo
lion? Yeah,
tiger
or a
inside.
tiger, sorry. Yeah, so we might need a trainer as well, so we're going to have that.
We might
okay,
have to hire someone.
Cool. Maybe I need an armadillo trainer. Do you think that's a thing? An armadillo trainer?
I don't know that they could be trained. They have a big brain.
They don't. But that doesn't mean it can't be, because mice,
Oh yeah, mice, they're pretty...
they're pretty smart. So, like... So maybe...
You could get it.
And I feel like I believe in it, the armadillo, that it can.
Yeah.
Like, I believe it can learn. So that's cool.
So 5 mil, so yeah, I'm going
Okay.
big house, moat, tiger, or 2 tigers.
But
Bit
still,
of an ecosystem.
but still working your 9 to 5 because
Still
you've spent
working
all your money on the
Because I've
moat and
blown
the
all
house.
my money on exotic animals and house.
So you rock up. They're like, "Where do you live?" And you're like, "Oh, you know that mansion up on whatever street." They're like, "What?"
Yeah, and I'm rolling
You're like
out
rocking
there
up
in the Hyundai Gets.
in your little Gets or something.
Everyone's like,
Hey. No, you'd have your imported cars. You got some cars, yeah.
No, I don't know I had the money for it.
You've spent it all on the house.
Yeah, I
and
think
the
I
cars.
spent it on the house and animals. So what are you doing with the rest of yours? You bought a bit of crypto and an armadillo.
So I bought some crypto and armadillo.
What do armadillo cost on the market?
I don't know. I would like a little cottage, like just a little getaway, Not an actual cottage, but like a little place by the water, like a beach shack, you know, like a cottage. I want that because I feel like armadillo would really appreciate that.
Oh, you're taking it
My
with
mate-
us on holiday.
Yeah, it's coming everywhere.
Take the tigers?
No, it's not going to the show. I just don't want it to be. I want it to live in its own. Like I don't want to be like, oh, I'm popping it in my bag.
So
and
would
it's
the
coming.
tigers and the armadillo hang out or nah?
I think so. I think I could get them to be friends. Yeah, and that we've got the trainer. I think maybe we get armadillo and maybe we get one trainer that's an armadillo and a tiger trainer. We need them to do both.
It's a fair contrast,
niche.
yeah.
It's a niche market that we need someone to break into because
If you know any zoologists that are keen on that, hit us up.
Because we'll need them to do that. Yeah, so I've gotten that. So I've got my beach shack. Yeah. Maybe I'm taking an alligator parasailing so it can see all of its environment that it's lived in. I would like to take maybe an alligator, like befriend an alligator.
How big are we talking?
Well, crocodile, sorry.
Yeah.
So I'm befriending a crocodile.
How big? Big as you or a bit shorter?
So I'm getting it when it's quite young. I think... Oh, I want a snake too. So I want a snake, a crocodile, and an armadillo. So
No snakes.
Yeah, I know you don't like them, but I think they're very cute. But I think I want the crocodile when it's young so I can raise it, but I want it to know where it's come from. So I want it to see it's like be in the river and everything like that. But then I want to take it parasailing so I can take it parasailing
with like in the sail.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
With you.
Yeah. Behind my big wakeboard boat, and I take it parasailing.
You bought a boat too?
Yeah, I bought a... Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you about that shit. You saw that money come out, didn't you?
Yeah.
And you were like, where did that come from? Yeah, well, I bought my wakeboard boat.
She bought a wakeboard boat.
And then I take the crocodile with me, and it sees where it lives, or where it did live.
Well, it's trying to trump you.
No. We're friends at this point. I wouldn't take it parasailing when he's in a bad mood.
Yeah, what if he gets tangled up?
He's not. He's safe.
Tiny little claws, like...
Oh, how cute are their little arms?
They're
dinosaurs.
They're
so cute. I have goosebumps thinking about this. This would be so cute. But I just feel like he'll be happy.
Probably would be.
Oh, and he'll wear a little shirt. He'll wear a little shirt and a little bow tie. Oh, stop it. How cute would that be? Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. Well, that's what's happening. So, I wonder how much a crocodile's costing me.
A lot of money.
Do you reckon?
Oh, probably not actually. Heaps cheaper than a tiger because they're here, I guess. We don't have tigers here.
Okay, so we've done our 5 mil. What's 20 mil?
20 mil, I'm getting silly with that.
Oh, yeah? What's silly? Because I feel like I've already gone silly. So...
Yeah. Maybe you're going to be sensible with the...
I'm not... Yeah. Actually, that's it.
So 5 mil was for just... 300,000?
5 mil was just enough to be like, you know what, let's spend it because it's not going to change our day-to-day. 20 mil's probably going to change our day-to-day.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying 5 mil's not change our day-to-day, PS, because I would love if anyone
5 mil,
would...
I wouldn't be working. I'd be able to do
yeah,
something like that.
True. But 20 mil...
20... Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm buying exotic cars, like that's a standard. But I'm probably buying private jets. I'm definitely buying a private jet.
You can't with 20 mil. No way.
No way?
Nah.
Pretty sure.
Let's have a look.
We're buying a private jet.
Nah.
Maybe I save my 5 and 20 and buy a private jet if I need it.
Nah. There's no way a private jet. So they range from 3 million to 90 mil.
Sweet. We're getting one for 6.
So you're getting a cheap one that like just holds us.
Yeah.
Who's flying it?
I don't know.
You got to get your license.
Don't know. We'll find someone with a license. Hit us up. Oh, yeah. Spinksy.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Thanks for that, mate.
Steve-O's cousin can fly us.
Thanks for that.
And yeah, we'll be able to jet set it wherever we want. And I want to own a few properties like in exotic locations.
Where? Madagascar? Because we found out last week that people live there, so now you know you can be there and it's not just animals.
Morocco. I've heard Morocco's sick. Yeah. Probably one in Cape Town.
100%. We loved Cape Town.
And then a couple in Australia.
Yeah.
Just so then I can just go see people that I know, like Sydney and Melbourne.
Okay. So we're having one at Cape... Oh, imagine if you could have one at Cape Town, like up on those...
Yeah, like cliffs.
Oh. We'll do that. What about in WA? Could those... where did we go there? The Cottlestown...
Cottesloe Beach.
Whew.
That was really good.
I'll like there. Yeah.
Freo.
Yeah,
any of those places. Have not crazy, like 1 or 2 mil.
Just a little, like all we want is a really understated 2 mil home.
Yep.
Just a moment.
And then I'll just have the exotic cars, like your Mercedes, your BMWs, your Ferraris, your Lambos.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm that... I used to be a car girl, I'm not really anymore.
And then maybe like an original Monaro. There's some old school stuff as well.
I feel like all I think about is how I'm going to buy animals and buy an estate. That's
so
all my brain...
you're just going to spend your 20 mil on exotic animals?
Well, I just want to get animals.
Are you going to get licenses then with the 20 mil? So it's legal?
So, excuse me, I would only do it legally. I would be getting all these animals in an absolute legal way, but I just want to have all the cute animals. Imagine a raccoon that is my friend.
A raccoon?
With its little eyes. A panda? A panda.
Yeah, you can have a panda.
I'll have a panda.
They're pretty funny to watch. They're very clumsy.
Oh my god. I would love that. I love panda. So I'll get that. What else am I getting with my 20 mil? Definitely getting... Oh, maybe... like all different types of pretty snakes and frogs.
Yeah.
So I definitely want a really cute frog, obviously.
I just thought another thing I'm buying.
What?
It's cheap in the grand scheme.
What?
Brand new Richter Edge.
Okay, yep, you're getting a new ski.
So I'm brand new. Everything.
Okay.
You get a new one too. Might as well.
Yeah. Oh, unlimited Kenilworth cheese. I'll get that. What else? As you can see, I'm really hard to please. Yeah. So.
Alright, so Brooks is going to buy animals and cheese.
Yeah.
I'm buying houses and cars. And jet skis.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so you spend the big money and you're like, babe, here's $100,000. Go live your best life. Because I already don't really spend a lot of money as it is.
Yeah.
So, okay.
So
Love that.
We've had a few people hit us up with, like, would you rather questions again.
Oh, yeah.
So they just sort of flow in steadily and people are like, oh, you should do this one, should do that one. So.
And I had a friend from work actually send me, she was like, I saw these on Instagram, they reminded me of you. And so it was like all these little would you rathers. And I was like, I've got to see what Trent thinks about them.
So we've decided we're going to try and make it a weekly segment every week where we do Would You Rather, Tom.
Yeah.
So this will be...
every week.
Hopefully weekly Would You Rather.
Would You Rathers. So I've got a few here. Trent hasn't seen some of them and I haven't seen, and I'm sure we'll kind of discuss them all.
Yes.
Okay, first one. Would you rather no eyebrows or have one eyebrow?
None or one?
So, I think one eyebrow is tricky, right? Because one means my brain is gonna want to go, I've got to match it. And if to try and match it, I've got to draw that bad boy on every day. And I already know I've got two eyebrows that I already make them look unidentical. Like I already struggle to keep those. They're sisters, not twins. And so my eyebrows are already off. You've learned something. So I'm thinking that if I had one and then had to try and duplicate that, I'd really, really struggle. So I'd almost want a free canvas. A blank canvas to start. Yeah. Which is why I'm thinking no eyebrows.
But I'm also thinking maybe just go the one.
Why are you thinking one? Why is one better than none?
Well, because if you knew it was for the rest of your life, you could get the other one tattooed. Or you could get, like, even if, like, a stick-on one. Like, legit, though. Like, a nice one.
But then you always have one that has hair. So, like, to me,
I
can get mine tattooed when they've got no hair. I'll always see it. Especially for you, where your eyebrows are quite lush.
John Ayod.
He's got very lush eyebrows. I don't.
Yeah.
Mine
maybe
are thin.
I'm better off losing them. Might start again.
I think you'd look quite cute with no eyebrows.
Shit, I don't know if we need to see that.
I would like to see it. Do we all want to see it?
No, we don't want it.
Like the video if you want to see Trent with no eyebrows.
Yeah, I don't think it'll happen, but who knows?
We'll see. Okay, so I'm going no eyebrows, you're going...
I'm going none.
I've converted you.
Yeah.
Preaching. Alright, next one. Go bald or forever be cursed to have shit haircuts?
Like, going bald's not too bad. Like, I know a fair few people that are already going bald.
Yeah. But that's not by choice. This is a choice.
But I shave my head as well. Like, this is as long as it gets, usually.
Yeah. I love you with short hair, so...
Bald wouldn't really affect me.
No.
I'd probably embrace it.
I love Trent with short hair. Like, when it gets a little bit long, I'm like, I love short hair.
Like, I'll shave my head this weekend because it's getting out of control.
Yeah.
So, I think for me, like, bald wouldn't worry me.
Yeah. And what I need to understand before I really make this decision and lock in, what's the shit haircut? What am I being stuck with? So let me know, because what's my shit haircut?
I don't know. These days it's hard to call a shit haircut because, like, it can be like a trend.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's
like
a shit
bowl
haircut?
Cut, like, people are doing that.
Oh.
Rat's tail, maybe?
Oh, bowl haircut. Bowl haircut would not suit me at all. It suits other people so much, but it would not suit me.
What about a bang?
You reckon a bang?
Fringe bang. Is that a shit haircut? I reckon that's shit.
I don't think that's...
I don't rate...
I love haircuts.
So what are you going, bald or shit?
I definitely can't do bald, and I'll tell you why. Even with my hair up in this bun right now, it's giving me sketchy vibes right now.
Sketchy vibes.
So, because I'm already thinking like sometimes when I pull my hair back and you can't see my bun or my ponytail.
I think you're a skinhead.
I get wigged out. I'm like, what's happened here? And I tell you what, it's not a pretty look. Like when I fresh jump out of the shower and I pull my hair back, oh, that's not a pretty look. I don't know how you appreciate and love me, like when you... Anyway, so I think I'd have to embrace and really move into this shit haircut.
Bald hair. Oh.
I can't be bald. What? No, you're
Bald.
kidding, yeah. No.
We're all going bald.
No. So I'm having my shit haircut. Trina's gone bald.
I'm going bald.
But I'll embrace
Well, I
the
might
shit
even just go
haircut.
shit haircut because I still have hair.
Yeah, but what if you're stuck
man.
with long hair? Because it's one... Oh, no, isn't it
it's-
cursed to have just a bad
So
haircut
like every time you get a haircut,
go?
it's just shit.
So I've got different things
Yeah, but it'll be shit.
every time. I
Yeah,
can still put my
either
hair
one
up,
of
I
them
guess.
doesn't faze me.
I don't really like my hair up at the best of
Like,
times,
I
which
could
is
make it
funny because
work.
I've been wearing it up lately. Huh?
I could make it work. I'm going bald though. I'm going bald.
He's
My
gone
hair's-
bald. I'm gone bald. You're gone bald, sorry, and I'm having shit haircuts. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Next one. Okay, would you rather have super sensitive taste or super sensitive hearing?
Super sensitive taste. I'm thinking, so hearing, my first pick would be hearing because I love food so much. But the more I think about it, I cook 95%
But what
of
do you
the
mean?
time.
You don't, because you love food, you don't want super taste?
Yeah, because I can control the taste easier than the hearing.
Oh, like
So
as it
like,
is
I only
current
hear
state.
what sort of other people's noise.
Yeah.
Whereas if it's food related and it's super sensitive taste and I'm cooking the meal, I can make it good. So if I'm like super sensitive, like as in sour or spice, or I can back that off or add it a bit.
Yeah, whereas you're saying if you've
Whereas
got super
hearing,
Yeah.
yeah, if I'm standing in the street, someone's driving past in a loud car or someone's yelling, I
You're
can't
going to hear
control
it.
that.
You're going to hear
I have
it.
to wear earplugs. I hate wearing earplugs. Or like earmuffs.
Now you've made that argument, you might have just tipped me over. So I was actually thinking that I would have liked super sensitive hearing because I would like to know things and I would like to hear things.
Oh,
Like,
so
you know
you're gonna
how
use it as a power.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So-
a good idea.
So sometimes I'm like, if you want to like channel in and you're like,
Eavesdrop a
ooh,
bit,
eavesdrop a bit, you're like,
Not
what?
listening while you're sitting at lunch.
Like,
but
you know how sometimes when you hear someone walk around the shops and they're having a conversation, I
Normally
want to
on
hear
the
what the
phone.
other person says. Yeah, no, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, when they're on the phone. But if I had super sensitive hearing, I could hear what the other person was saying on the phone and I could tap into their convo. And I would like to know, because sometimes I make up scenarios in my mind when I see people in shops. And I pretend that I know what they're talking about. And I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, she's having a fight with Daryl.
Yeah.
Her and Daryl are arguing.
Daryl was at
and
the pub last night. Didn't
Daryl
he?
was at the pub. She's not happy about it. Now she's unhappy because she's at the grocery. She's getting
The
groceries.
2-year-old
And Daryl...
Bianca is upset because Dad didn't
Correct.
say hi
And-
this morning, so he's dusty.
And now she's on the phone to him going, what do you want?
Yep.
Do you want the milk? Yeah, okay, well, I'm going to make spag bowl for dinner.
Okay, love you. And he's like, shut up. And just hangs up.
Whereas I want to have a little listen to that
Yeah.
combo. I just want to hear things. I don't know what value that's adding to my life, though. Zero.
Just, it's just like a little bit of content added.
But imagine if I'm at a family event. I can hear all the convos around. Can I channel in this hearing?
What makes it different than a family event? Like, what do you need to hear that for?
Because I'll know what they're talking about. I'll be like, old love doesn't like this one, they're fighting. So I'll be like, oh, my auntie and uncle, they're not getting along today.
Oh,
Or what's
yeah.
happening over
Always
there?
sneak
And then
off.
off to the side, they're like, you said
Sneak
that
off
you
in the
weren't
other room.
eating cheese anymore because we're on a diet together and I need you to be on a diet. And I'll be like, they're fighting about food. I don't know.
Yeah, I know where you're going with it.
That's what I'm thinking about. Like, you can just get in and it's like, yeah, that typical family drama stuff.
Yeah.
That's funny. But I need to know if I can
good arguments
focus
for
it.
either, but I'm going super sensitive taste because I can control it and I can just order things that aren't going to be crazy.
Okay. I'm going super sensitive hearing, but I've got...
You're using it as a superpower.
I'm getting a superpower, basically.
Yeah.
And I'm going to know things that I'm going to be maybe... I'm using a superpower that doesn't make me super powerful.
Yeah.
Basically.
And it's a hidden one too.
Hidden.
Watch
so
out.
people don't know.
Don't talk shit about Brooke.
Overnight, I'm going to hear everything.
Alright, so the last one.
Okay.
Only be able to watch sport on TV or only be able to watch romantic comedies?
Easy.
Easy.
Easy for me. Romantic comedies. Love them. Love them.
Kills me.
How good are Adam Sandler movies? Literally love Adam Sandler.
Yeah, they're cool.
But that's a romantic comedy.
I
Like
could
he
easily do
has
without
heaps of
watching it.
them.
I'm going sport. I couldn't handle watching like I'm talking soppy romantic ones like The Notebook.
But a romantic
that's
not a
comedy,
romantic
though,
comedy.
No, but
You don't want to watch
think of is just
whatever
love stories.
All the ones I want to watch, you don't want to watch.
No, so I'm going sport. I could watch. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching romantic comedies, but specifically Adam Sandler's
ones.
Because
that'd be the
I
only
love
ones
him.
that I might have to sway me. I wonder what happens if you break that.
Actually, I just want to watch Adam Sandler movies forever. That's just what I want to watch.
Is that the only thing?
Yeah.
Ever?
Yeah. Yeah.
Big call.
Because he's king. So.
That's a big call.
He's king. Except for his Halloween-y one that he did on Netflix.
Oh, yeah,
it's horrible. It's really disappointing because I love Adam.
Yeah,
but
it's very like
Adam Sandler's
looked very low budget. And
it wasn't low budget though, because he's made a Macca deal with Netflix.
I didn't like it at all.
Yeah, what wasn't his finest work. Okay, so sport, romantic comedies, or just Adam Sandler movies. I've just changed it because who doesn't want to watch like all of his 90s and early 2000 movies?
All his old stuff's sick.
So good. Cool. All right.
Yeah, so we are off for another week.
Yeah,
like, subscribe.
Wrap it up.
Let us know what you think and send in your would you rather questions. DM Trenogram down the bottom here. And let me know your would you rather questions and I'll try and make a list and then we'll try and get through a couple each week and that'll be like a permanent segment.
Yeah. Would you rather? All right, closing out. Episode 9, done.
Like, subscribe. See you next week. Everyone have a good weekend. Be safe. Look after yourselves.
Yeah.
See you guys.
Bye.